everyone, and welcome back. Like every morning you wake up, pray that may Nigeria not happen to you. It doesn't matter if you are living in Nigeria or outside Nigeria. You guys remember this poster boy during Peter Obi's campaign, the boy who stood in front of Peter Obi Convey during 2023 election. So after that post went viral, people contacted the family of this boy and also gifted him, right? So some of the area boys from his community said that he need to share those gifts. So when this boy refused, they adopted him, even took him to police, just kind of form one allegation against him. That boy has been in prison since January. Just, a few days ago that somebody raised alarm concerning this particular matter. So Peter Obi contacted human rights lawyer Enibehin. He explained what happened to that boy yesterday, and according to him, he said that Nigeria just happened to him. This is the reason why every day you will need to pray, may Nigeria not happen to you. It doesn't matter whether you are innocent or not innocent, because 70% of people that are in Nigeria prison today, they are innocent. We allow you guys to watch this particular video from Arise Television to hear what they have to say concerning this matter, as well as the madness that is going on in Rivers State. My people, just take a listen.
Lawyer Inibehe Effiong, in a post on X on Wednesday, exposed the case of Alabi Kadiri, a boy who gained popularity after he stood in front of the convoy of Peter Obi, the 2023 presidential candidate of the Labour Party, during the election campaign. Effiong stated that Kadiri, who is under 18, has been detained in a Lagos custodial center since January 2025. According to his mother, Alabi's ordeal began after he refused to share the gifts he received with area boys in his locality who felt entitled to a share of his money. Effiong stated that the area boys reportedly abducted Alabi and took him to a police station, claiming that he was involved in street fights. Well, in a twist of events, the police charged Alabi with armed robbery involving cutlasses, along with 4 others alleging theft of money and mobile phones worth 579,000 naira. Effiong further claimed that after interviewing Alabi, he believed the minor was a victim of Nigeria's criminal justice system. Let me read some part of Effiong's tweet. He wrote on X, "I spent about 2 hours interviewing Alabi about the veracity of the charges brought by the police. Speaking objectively, we all left Kirikiri with a strong conviction that this gentleman is just another victim of Nigeria's criminal justice system." The last point that we want to state on the record is that Alabi is a minor. He is less than 18 years. Currently, Alabi has appeared before the magistrate on 3 occasions. The court remanded him along with the 4 strange individuals who are all adults at the custodial center, pending legal advice by the Lagos State Director of Public Prosecutions. We shall provide additional information and the available legal options subsequently. Suffice to say that we will do all that is legally permissible to secure Alabi's freedom. Thank you for your kind attention. I've been Inibehe Effiong, right here, is doing the Lord's work. Only, I believe, last week we talked about those, I believe there were 14 former staff of former First Lady Patience Jonathan being detained for 6 years. I mean, this is the sort of stories that we see here now. But Dr. Bati, my main concern is the fact that also this young boy, who they say is under 18, has been in jail with strangers, 4 strangers that are adults together in the same cell. What really is going on here? Quickly, I'd like for a quick...
The menace of the people that they call area boys.
Yes.
These street tax collectors who think that they own communities. Non-state actors who take over spaces in Nigeria and they say that the space belongs to them. Either whatever name they are called. They may say they are Omonile or whatever. Now, this young man was appreciated by Mr. Peter Obi during the campaigns in 2023. He gave him money because of that heroic picture that you saw. He was, showing that he was an obedient. And then the area boys in the neighborhood said that they expected to be settled. Because he didn't settle them, according to Obi'S, they started harassing him, saying that he must give them. They call it Oworita. That's what street tax is in Yoruba. And then eventually they framed him up and got him to Pako police station. And he has been in that police station since January. Now, the Constitution of Nigeria does not say that you can be detained beyond 48 hours. And yet that boy has been there, charged for armed robbery. Second point, he's a minor. He's under 18.
He's under 18.
And he's been there. Now, if Obi'S did not get to know about this matter through a human rights activist, that boy could be there for the rest of his life.
Unfortunately.
And that was why the story that Obi'S put out says, Nigeria happened to this young man.
Yes.
When Nigeria happens to you, then you are in serious trouble.
Yes.
Whoever you are, whether you are underage or you are, an adult. So this is a case of Nigeria happening to him. To summarize very quickly, we commend Obi'S for bringing this to the public space. We also thank him for his pro bono services, and we also hope that all our other lawyers will emulate this example, and that the people involved within the justice administration chain will take note of this matter and ensure that this innocent young man is freed, and that Nigeria will get to a point where Nigeria will not happen to them. The kind of Nigeria that we want, that will happen to us, is the kind of Nigeria that will immediately before the end of this year transform me into a billionaire. or make Rufai a trillionaire in dollar terms.
For that day.
That's the kind of Nigeria we want, that translates into wealth and prosperity. Not the kind of Nigeria that will happen to you and you will lament.
With reactions trailing the appointments made by the sole administrator of the state, Ibok Etta Ibas, despite a court order barring him from doing so. Well, in a move that has left many in disbelief, Ibas on Wednesday appointed administrators for the state's 23 local government areas, barely 24 hours after a federal high court sitting in Port Harcourt issued an order restraining him from appointing LGA administrators. Well, according to the secretary to the state government, Ibas has also approved the reconstitution of some board of agencies, commissions, and parastatals that were earlier suspended. The wave of appointments has raised questions about executive overreach and respect for judicial processes. Let's take some reactions. This is from Sege, who wrote, "The judiciary have completed their madness by handing over the country's justice system to politicians. No one will obey and respect them anymore. Politicians now see their ruling as transactional. The bedrock of democracy is dead in Nigeria." Olagosa wrote, "The same lawyers in the Temple of Justice are the ones telling him how to navigate legal loopholes planted by the 1999 Constitution as amended." Dr. Bati, can you blame these people? I mean, the court ruling stemmed from, a lawsuit filed by parties challenging the legality of the administrator's powers to make such appointments pending the determination of the substantive case. I believe the judge had granted the application and ruled that Ibas should appear before the court to show cause why the application should not be granted. The case was adjourned till April 14th, I believe, Dr. Abati. We are seeing the flouting of court orders in Nigeria. It's so rampant. I mean, why wouldn't the sole administrator also follow suit at this point? Even Nigerians are outraged. I mean, this is really, really a worrying situation that is developing every single day in Nigeria.
Okay, the outrage is understandable,
yes,
but it is not new. Routinely, we have had in recent times government disobeying court orders, including the orders of the Supreme Court, including the orders of the West African Court of Appeal. In other words, in the same country where people take the oath to defend the rule of law, they violate the same rule of law. And that should be of concern in terms of the place of the judiciary How can you say you are running a government based on the rule of law and the courts give directives, they give rulings, they give judgments, some of them declaratory, mandatory, injunctive, and then people routinely, because they occupy positions of authority and power, disobey the courts? I think that that is an issue. Number two, in Rivers State, it's about the fact that even the declaration of a state of emergency and the dissolution of the democratic structures in Rivers State had been argued ad nauseam that this was illegal and unconstitutional and an executive overreach within the purview of Section 305 of the 1999 Constitution. Now you have that sole administrator who has been told will be there for 6 months. He himself is now engaging in his own overreach. He's creating an appropriation bill. He has removed all elected appointive persons who have tenure under the Constitution. He has removed them. He is appointing his own board chairman and other executives. He is now appointing sole administrators for local government areas in the same River State. In other words, what you have in River State at this time, for anybody who can just connect the dots and not try to be dumb or mischievous, is that you are having the institutionalization of a one-man rule in River State, which would seem to be at variance with the democratic dispensation that we say we are practicing. I think that this should be of concern to the people of River State. And we have had this morning Mr. J.K. Pele of TAF Africa, who came and articulated a certain tendency in River State. But we asked him the question. These people who have collected appointments as board chairmen, board members, chairman of River State, what is it called? Local government, Independent Electoral Commission, RCEC, are they not people from River State? Which means that in the midst of chaos, which is something that speaks to the Nigerian character, whatever the level of chaos, disruption, confusion may be in Nigeria, there will be some people, even within your immediate environment, who want to benefit from it. And so these opportunists who have embraced the appointment, who have taken position, who are even taking photographs, the people of River State who have a different view should also call them out. Because today is Thursday. These people tomorrow, the ones that are Muslims among them, will go to the mosque to thank God. The ones that are Christians among them, they will go to church on Sunday to do Thanksgiving and say what the Lord has done. Let it be permanent in my life. This is a contradiction that we have with the Nigerian character, and we are seeing it being played out in River State. So it's not just about the president in an executive overreach. It's not just about the sole administrator. It's not just about Wike. It's not just about Fubara. It's also about the ordinary people of River State who have seen this as an opportunity to promote the division. And, I pointed out to Mr. Ekwele, all these television lawyers, television elders, television public affairs analysts, they call themselves, they have to focus more on what is unfolding in River State and the future of River State and the people of River State and their interests.
Well said. I mean, at the end of the day, really, the rule of law must be obeyed in Nigeria.
So my people, that is it. I hope you guys had everything they said here. Very, very pathetic. Like, there is no rule of law in Nigeria. Tinubu has finally destroyed the rule of law and also turned the constitution upside down. May Nigeria not happen to us. Look at the little boy they detained since January just because he received gifts from people. Like, what is going on in Nigeria? Why? If someone did not raise alarm concerning this boy could have stayed in prison for God knows how long. What a country. Very, very disheartening. My people, I say make I bring this update to you guys. Just as I said before, that we need to be praying like every day that may Nigeria not happen to us. So I say make I bring this update to you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share it, and also Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Through comment, we all learn as well. Thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you guys in my next update. Goodbye for now.
Welcome to News TV.